Hello and welcome to a new episode of Today's Youth, and today we're delighted to be joined here live at the studio by Nourhan. Nourhan is a graduate of Spanish Department of the Faculty of Arts. Thank you very much for joining us, Nourhan.
Thank you for to be here with you today.
It's my pleasure, Nourhan, to have you. Well, Nourhan Mohamed is a graduate of Spanish Department of the Faculty of Arts. She has a very special passion for Spanish. Nourhan, tell us more about how did your passion for Spanish start?
Well, first of all, I have low vision disability, so I was searching for a field which helped me learn easily, and a field of work that will be easier than medical sectors or technical sectors that has many numbers and I can't read it. Okay, that it is more
convenient for you to study a special language that you have a passion for.
That's it. So I decided to learn Spanish, especially specialized translation in low medical technical sectors, which is very fantastic.
Great. So you can work as a simultaneous interpreter?
Simultaneous and also consecutive.
And consecutive interpreter. Spanish-English, English-Spanish, and
Spanish-Arabic.
Right. Great. Well, that's a great job. Did you start working already? You graduated recently. Tell me, did you start working?
Of course. I have translated many movies and stories with the Spanish MC. And Cervantes, the center culture, which
tell me about your graduation project.
Well, I have searched more about methods that help me improve the process about learning a language. So I decided to search about something that is named DAISY, which means a Digital Accessible Information System, which helps a lot of people with disability, like print disabilities and dyslexia, also autism, ADHD, with many features like navigation easily, which in this product we can navigate to any part of the book, chapter or page, bookmark page or section easily with the table of content, which makes the user focus his efforts in just learning, to access this part of the book. Also, this product have many big features like synchronization between text and audio that make the blind people can access the content easily, like and highlight the text while reading, which make low vision disabilities, people with low vision disabilities concentrate on what is reading right now without distract with images or lights or anything can distract them. And also autism, people with autism or the autism disorder, they have a problem to concentrate or focus on what they read. It's very difficult for them. So the idea of concentrate with highlight and synchronization with text and audio that makes them focus on what he learns right now. He, also, the idea of using digital content that it's new generation that is easier than using books, or it's not aren't accessible at all.
Great. So you think this new innovation will help people with low vision or dyslexia or ADHD or autism, as you just mentioned? It will help them learn easier and read easier?
Of course. First of all, when I found this type of new generation or about accessibility, I hope that I couldn't found this type of new vision of digital accessible content. I have many books which I can't read at all, that it's not accessible at all. So if this format or this new vision of accessibility should be included in all the faculties or all the universities, which helps a lot of people with disabilities, whatever the disabilities.
Yeah, great. We're going to go to a short break and we'll be right back.
Okay.
من أول يوم فتحنا علينا في الدنيا وجينا بنلون ونشخبط بإيدينا وبنرسم، يعني الإبداع كان مولود فينا لحظة ما وعينا، لو شفنا وبصينا حوالينا نتعلم. يلا سيب بصمتك، يلا يلا سيب لمستك، يلا شوف الكون سبحان من حلا. يلا سيب بصمتك، يلا يلا سيب لمستك، يلا شوف الكون سبحان من حلا. دي بلدنا نجملها ونبنيها ونتغزل فيها، والفرصة بتيجي للي بيسعى تناديله، وفي أجمل صورة هنخليها من خوفنا عليها، ودي همة واحد واحد فينا وضميره. يلا سيب بصمتك، يلا يلا سيب لمستك، يلا شوف الكون سبحان من حلا. يلا سيب بصمتك، يلا يلا سيب لمستك، يلا شوف الكون سبحان من حلا.
Welcome back. I'm still with my guest Nourhan Ali, and Nourhan is talking to us about a new innovation, the DAISY format. Tell me more about the future of DAISY format. What are you planning for the future of this new format? Are you planning to develop it further to be used in other institutions, learning institutions in Egypt, universities, other schools, for example, to help people with certain disabilities to learn and read?
Well, in fact, I am working with my friends Hilary Gamal and Minna Wael. We are working to convert a lot of books to DAISY format to help many people with disabilities to access this content easier. We are going to make workshops in Cairo University about.
Great. Nourhan, we'll go back to this point again, but we have your photos here on the screen if you would like to have a look and comment on the photos. And we will go back to talking more about the DAISY format.
Okay, I can see now. Well, that we are that after the graduation project discussion,
Mhm.
that Minna and Hillary, my friends,
Okay.
and that's our dress code.
Okay. This is your dress code.
Yes,
Okay.
that's a daisy flower.
The daisy flower, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, it's Yasmin Youssef.
Mm-hmm.
Is a doctor and a big expert in using technology in accessibility,
Mm-hmm.
which who helped us mucho, more would helped us more to convert books in format DAISY.
Mm-hmm.
Senior Professor Mahmoud Anwar, the administrator of our graduation project.
Okay.
We are in a place who learned us how the blind people live her daily life, their daily life, which helps us to know more about the life of a blind people.
Great. Going back to talking about the new DAISY format that you're planning to develop further and incorporate in universities, and this is a great project, Nourhan. Do you need the support of the government?
Of course, that converting to DAISY format takes a lot of time, a lot of effort.
Financial support also, you need the financial support.
Financial support, also we need staff to help us. That any book has a lot of details, that all the photos should be described, that to be read aloud to blind people. So the description of these photos, for example, in Aula Internacional 2, the book of learning Spanish, have many pictures that the activity depends on this picture.
Mm-hmm.
That if we describe this photo, the activity will will be answered.
Yeah.
So the description is very sensitive.
Yeah.
But about our plans to the future, we prepare workshops in Cairo University to learn students how to convert to DAISY book.
Mm-hmm.
That is a standard or format with a new generation which all over the world use.
Right, so you already conduct workshops at Cairo University to make people learn more about the DAISY format. I want to know, did you approach the Ministry of Education for this to get support? I think it's going to be so appealing.
Of course, if the Education Ministry can help us, it will be easier to enter this new technology with new generation in all over the schools or the universities, to make all the students access to the content of learning easier.
Mm-hmm. Great. You can also approach maybe community service agencies that are available here in Egypt. Did you try to do that? To get support, financial support, moral support?
We contact with this type of institutions to help us to publish the idea to enter this type of formatting in all over the idea of publishing books. That
Yeah.
when we have a product, uh, 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 print product, we should have a digital product.
Yeah.
All over the world, any publisher, when he decides to publish a book, he should publish a digital version. Yes,
Yeah.
especially the DAISY format.
Great. You were trained at the Geyer Anderson Museum as a tour guide. Tell me more about this experience.
Well, I have worked as a tour guide in English. I wasn't. I wasn't. I didn't know a lot of Spanish, but I tried to contact with tourists, Spanish tourists, to try to improve my Spanish. And the Gary Anderson Museum is a wonderful museum which is mixed between Islamic architecture, and Gary Anderson is a British originally. It was a very experience, fantastic.
Great. You also produced videos in Spanish to promote some touristic sites in Egypt, like the Avenue of Sphinx.
Yes, it was a workshop with the Spanish embassy to identify places or touristic places in Egypt. And it was the opening of this avenue. So I decided to identify this place with new vision, with in Spanish, with the Spanish culture. Like I speak with their mind.
Great. You've also participated in a project with the Spanish Embassy in Cairo, right? For women, female characters, Egyptian and Spanish well-known figures, Wikipedia, female Wikipedia.
Yes, I have translated the biography of Lotfi Nadi, the first captain in Africa and Egypt. In Wikipedia, I have translated her biography in Wikipedia, and I made a short biography video about her life. And I made the video like Lotfi Nadi is speaking.
Great. You also have a contribution with the Ministry of Culture here in Egypt. You've translated some theatrical plays to Spanish?
Into Spanish and into Arabic.
Yeah.
And into Arabic, they were two works. One of them was from Arabic into Spanish. It was Laila Batwani Speak to the singer Warda, the song Batwani Speak, the scenes of this work speak about this song.
Great. I would like to thank you so much, Nourhan, for joining us today in this very special episode. And I wish you all the best in your project, which is going to be something very, very beneficial to all people who need it for learning, all people with some sort of disability who needs this kind of training to help them read easier and learn easier.
Thanks so much. I'm very happy to be here with you, and thanks.
And dear viewers, that brings us to the end of this edition of today's Youth. Many thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more coming up here on Nile TV International.